nsem no atwa so de amamo na emza yebekọ weekend no na ebetuto dwam from mu say yaji LGBT bill na tum yaji atum amama mfododo na omo ani beji ye na Reverend Ntim Fordjour ono ene da screens ne so no o se there be bill na omo presented the call ye no enye no na yakọ makọ atum no eji on your screens o se newly passed anti-gay bill 6 to promote LGBTQ+ instead of stopping it. Reverend Ntim Fordjour, lead sponsor anti-LGBTQ+ bill. O se bill la yakje atum se sie no enye eno eno mo de present call first no na mo share president former president na Akufo-Addo so on sign no ensunsun ye damu no eson papa because the omo agye atum se sie ye hu ne se the former president John Dramani Mahama ama na sign no eno no omo yiyi niema ni bia from some key provisions are omo eye wo previous bill ni mu no omo yiyi from na ordinance to dwa yebekọ yeba yebebobos niema ni bi o mayi afrim no be ba komienu bi di akyerew na wahu what exactly has been removed in the new bill and was in the old bill yenko ni entie Reverend Ntim Fordjour ni emra sese
na nkofo bia mpo ni wo mu hit sabe ewo LGBT mu se safo na hyekyere no na wo mu ayem mpo de ye mo 3 years jail and I said access to 5 years data ukochi obi mpo so ya ono na oye no say a man only 3 years and I say a man 5 years na mom no nipa na ono set pump sika gum organizing meetings and man ko for visa salon don kwa brochire e be mom no me mo lubricant bohu de road dey correct you so TikTok ni ade e man ya akono no ye mo 10 years no yen sign na mo ba ya wa be cancel sanfo na wo mu na hyehyɛ kyire no ye yi wo mu nsi nkyɛ ne ye mu ho ban na ze mra na wo sɛ ye no wan sa ma Ghana fo na mra na wo sɛ ye no wa sa ma UN fo wa sa ma one ya one man on ya one development partners and you donors na wo bre usika no donors na wo gi sika fi wo ho no wo na wo sa ma wo ana wo suro wo enti na wo yi wo mu asi nkyɛn sɛ wo mu de mra no wo metumi akɔbɔ ɛho dawuru sanpo or your foreign donor, or your NGO, or your health worker, or your lawyer, or your journalist, the or your BR said, or bought a brand or bought LGBT with the root grandpa, ye no insane chain, no man or above the law. Some ran with Ghana, also on my pass here, or a dim a bobo. The air catcher Ghana for say, a man also my passing, and yet the same as a man one. You're passing in 2024, no? Almost the son, almost she and Shagumu, at two musina. A dibiana, a who one can Nanka, oh, what you publish a walk up with you, a bone who wants Nassano, what to mean every moon, and the full Friday remo. Acquires a Uber Sembra, and the Tia Am Roberts. Now we are a Maracoma Am Robert first Am Robert for Mamma Tray, the Shinwa, a Bebuamo, no more dear bro, no more ye, one more sin, Jensen, more dear and protecting Muzimran. And yet the ever trash LGBT so rather no the ever boa LGBT because senka yakumapa and ananko mo de kan de mo kan 2024 say the nyina say wo yen sign bill no dia e ban say na mrakro ya yen nyina say yen sign in 2024 no and net de NDC force mra no nye entien delete nyoma mako 22 free mu ansa mra na di mo NDC for ya wo
Eniema mako 22 aduonu mienu and according to Reverend Ntim Fordjour omo eyi ede free bill nima enti amano endimu as compared to the previous bill na omo ede ekoma president na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo former president no na enema omo yi free mu de bebre na me boba akoso akyerew ye we still have another video where you akɔhwɛ na eno so Reverend Ntim Fordjour na ekyere mu a now they are promoting omo make can say omo promote anti-LGBT no enti first bill no omo present here no nenka wa promote wa betena TV so aso video esi so akasa fa LGBTQ+ ho o papa o me wo client wa ha say enka wo say nipa no se echew basese no wa be promote LGBTQ+ our platforms so ne ade no wo ye nchew ye beja o donors omo poade nuro ba ne ade mo no ye nchew na emom wa ye beche so wo ya ankasa no emum na ye beche na ohwa na e kire se omo e back LGBT na ankasa omo afọ mo ho adi e na omo practice no ena bill no target omo na omo de na nya sa na nkomo pe no da bi omo mienu nyina empo no de promote no so komu more than the because the oye de oni pe no krokro me say wa ya ma oya yare nti ne de no nam say wo fom kakra dan omo a omo promote no ni nyina omo se omo ayi afrim ti yenko ye ba ye the next one being so ebesa de amamo hospital de bi ni ade ye de be mamo enti yenko ne nti Reverend Ntim Fordjour the bill promotes men can say promoters no than LGBT4 nankasa yenko ne nti Reverend Ntim Fordjour ne mra sisi
not represent this bill that does not represent the aspirations of the overwhelming majority of Ghanaians. Why? Because just next week Tuesday there is going to be a conference on family values in Ghana. Ghana is going to host it. So they want to hurriedly pass this bill and remove all the items in it that we passed in the last parliament, which the NDC did propaganda and wanted President Kufuor to sign. Which same provisions, even when we first introduced the bill, the majority leader indicated that the same thing should be given to President Mahama to sign. President Mahama and everybody came by and said, no, the bill cannot come. We have to pass it through process again. So why are they deleting and watering down the very bill we brought, which we consulted the clergy, we consulted all the communicable bodies, Christian Council, GPCC, Catholic Bishop Conference, Association of the Charismatic Churches, the Islamic community, every faith-based organization was consulted. The traditional rulers were consulted, and the wide consultation agreed that the biggest problem is on the promotion, the sponsorship, the advocacy, and those subtle supports. Because if left for the act itself, the Criminal and Other Offences Act make provision for natural carnal knowledge, which will prosecute anyway. But we said that no. Every time for the past years, the advocacies done by certain organizations, certain foreign organizations who want to force down their practice on us, they will go and hire premises, they will call it resource centers, then we'll call national security to clamp down on them. We've been doing so since 2017, since I entered this parliament. Those are the very people sponsoring non-LGBT people to openly campaign and sit on media to campaign and make it attractive. Those are the activities we are clamping on. The media houses who offer their platforms to promote such activities and make it enticing for young people to get into it. Those are the real targets of the law. So
Reverend Ntim Fordjour ena yekotie ne nsem odi tudwa na ne nsem o kan ni nyina no ne tofabo mu ene se omo target anaso omo bill omo de call first pie ne di commander na do ko Kufuor sen ko sign no na the major omo call edit omo pie omo sponsor LGBT omo share chire organizations any platforms omo tena baby ekasama ade no ya akono e ma manfo ye bi no omo ena na omo target omo say nka omo ebetimi jai because omo jai the act itself there me can say boni wagana hadada now omo share chire man ya akono. Some people are being sponsored to go into these acts omo sana na omo target omo but say emra na eba ye no eji sanfo ni nyina sinchen ama omo nyina afo omo ho adi ena omo di new bill akoto ababeji atum na no say china de due ya family act meeting bi be koso enti omo pese omo ya no omo pass bill no se de be ya ebeti omo anim kakra se o empo omo pass bill no but enye content omo hwehwe ne wom no enti omo de omo agitum sa enye ye. And at the other side of it, na yesi ukoye bi na ukoyare bi a wakoye sa niema LGBT gay ni niema bi ama wayare oto asai sebe wachi bia asai ahoma ni nyina mu atete obekọ hospital obese yensa oyare a saa afọ no nanka yenyimo ensa mo yare yenye hu se wo niema oye ye na ma oyare ya yensa oyare ba sisi no bill na agba no tiremu a se ukoye bi na ukoyare na ukọ hospital a yenhwew enti previous bill no wo sa no ke yenhwew eno yade e be detail na e be bu osuro se obekọ akoye ba sisi no o yare a ebetimi ahwew ni nyina aka ho bi na Reverend Ntim Fordjour se da bi omogi tum sa enye ye enti omo ede omo ensem ede etudwa na omo say they have watered it down because eniema ema bill ni yehu no enyina motutu bill ni se matutu ne sin nyina na aka ne bill ne tetrema ena mode ebrega for enti omo de omo agitumu esa enye enti bill no omo say it seeks to rather promote LGBT rather than stopping the LGBT itself. And Jebesa Cornier Reverend Ntim Fordjour Ninsem Fofra Sa Kafa bill no ho na yaba CCA.
That the bill appears, and not only appears, substantially has lost the force and the bites and the thrusts, the deterrence, the efficacy that it contained and carried in 2024. Now, long story short, from the mantra of sign the bill now, sign the bill now, the same people who sign the bill now are saying delete, amend, and insert the bill before assent. Why the change? Ladies and gentlemen, it is very serious what we are going to reveal to you, because all of us know that for 66 years now, since 1960, same-sex marriage has always been criminal. Not so? Man cannot marry man since 1960. According to the Criminal and Other Offences Act in 1960, for 66 years, a woman cannot marry a woman in this country. For 66 years, homosexuality is criminal. And so it is already in our laws. Homosexuality, a man cannot have sex with a man. And all that is already in our laws. So, if you look at the watered-down bill that they have passed and what was already in our Criminal and Other Offences Act, the question is, what new mischief did they seek to cure? We all know that the only mischief that has been the concern of Ghanaians and we sought to cure through legislation and through the private members bill was to clamp down on promulgation, on promotion, on advocacy, on sponsorship, on support, on enabling, on creating the environment, clandestine avenues, the very people, agencies, foreign donors, and the Quasar State House, and other individuals, professionals, and groups of people, which we all know, make the promotion and advancement and the advertisement of LGBT most acceptable. Those are the real canker, and that is what legislation sought to cure. And so in the bill that was passed, when you read the portion, the object of the bill is sought to clamp down on promotion, advocacy, and such things.